What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Brars Lawn and Landscape YouTube video. It's been a while since I uploaded a video. It's probably been about a year, but I've been very busy. This summer I worked for a landscaper about 40 plus hours a week, and on top of that I picked up a lot of new clients. So I wanted to make a lawn landscape setup, but I'm only going to put the stuff in it I had at the beginning of 2020 because I wanted to see how I grew over the years. So I'm just putting that stuff in there for now. It's more of a personal reason, but I also wanted to update you guys because I did add a few things in the beginning of 2020, but I recently just bought a lot of new stuff, bigger purchases for me, and I wanted to put that in next year's setup since I won't really be using it this year. It's the end of the season. It's December right now, and mowing just ended, and I just have like all the equipment winterized. So I'm just going to do a walkthrough of the equipment. So let's get in this video. So here I got a Husqvarna pump sprayer. I bought this about a year ago. Bought it for about 30-40 bucks. It works pretty well, and yeah. Here I got a wheelbarrow, Cobalt wheelbarrow. These go for like 95 bucks at Lowe's. Had it for a few years. It's nice because the tire is one of those no flat tires, so you don't have to worry about air. It's a pretty nice wheelbarrow. I wish it was a little wider because it's kind of like narrow. And I have another one, an older. It's called like a US Journal. It's very old, and I haven't really used that one this year, only on big jobs, and you have to always fill up the tire because it's air tire and it always goes flat. But yeah, this is a pretty nice wheelbarrow. Next, I have a BR700 backpack blower. It's a very nice blower, and I get a lot of use out of it, especially in the winter, and I recommend it. This is the weed whacker I got. It's a Stihl FS56 RC straight shaft. It's a pretty nice weed whacker. Great when you're starting out because it only retails for about 200 bucks, I believe. I did a video on this about a year ago. You can find that down in the description. I also did one on the backpack blower. I'll have that link down in the description as well. And they're both very nice pieces of equipment. I do like my Stihl products, and that's about all I buy. Over here I have a 009 chainsaw. It's a pretty old chainsaw. It was my great grandfather's, and it's actually my dad's, but I do use this time to time. I believe this is a 14-inch bar, and I guess this is considered an old top handle. Eventually I'd like to buy a newer top handle or like a Farm Boss or something, but for now I use this one. It's kind of hard to get started. It don't really want to run right. I believe it needs some carburetor work, but it is what it is. This is the mower that I got about last year around this time. It wasn't in the video last year because I didn't have it then, but it's a Toro Time Master. Has a 30-inch deck, dual blades. It's a very nice mower. I do take care of my equipment and wash it all up, and since it's ready for winter, it looks like it's brand new practically. But I did use it a lot this year. As you can see, you can bag with it, and it does have a side discharge, and then it has a, in this chute in here, it has a blocker, so when you mulch you put that in. And I do a lot of mulching with it, and for my yard I bag. But it's a very nice mower. I strongly recommend it. I'll do a review video on it probably next year once I get it started up again and running. But yeah, all this equipment I strongly recommend. Works well for me, and if you're just starting out, it's a great setup. So this is probably the biggest item that's going to make my company get bigger. It's a 2004 Dodge Ram 1500. This was previously my dad's truck, and he gave it to me. I'm so grateful he gave it to me because this is going to really take my business up to the next level, and already has. I got my license in April and started driving this right when I got my license. It's a very nice truck. My dad took good care of it. I'm going to do small upgrades to it. Well, they're probably going to get bigger, but probably wheels and stuff. Right now I have the windows tinted and some pod lights in the grill. It does have rust, the typical rust in the back fenders here. I might get that fixed. I don't know yet because it costs almost more than what the Blue Book value of the truck is. I might just put flares on it for the time being. I don't know. I'm planning on leaving it as long as they don't pass inspection. Then I'll probably have to do something about it. But for now, it'll pass. Back here I have my gas cans. I run the no spill because they're affordable and easy to use. I have 2.5 gallon. I have one with 4-stroke and one with the mix. I like to have one of the each, but I like to have the regular gas because it's easy to use like on the push mowers and stuff. And then I have a big 5 gallon. I use non-ethanol gas. I have to drive a little farther to get it, but it's good for your equipment and I like to take care of my equipment. Here are my ramps I always keep in here. I made these out of the ramp kit. I painted them red, white, and blue with my phone number on one, and then Brars L&L on the other ramp. They're nice because I made them so they fit in my bed. I do have aluminum ones, but they're big, bulky, and heavy, and I just wanted to have a set in my truck at all times. It does have a tunnel cover on it. Sorry about the background noise, I live on a busy road. So it does have a tunnel cover on it. I like the tunnel cover because when I put brush in it, I can cover everything up. And yeah, it's real nice because stuff won't be blown out on the highway. I do have a load locker. If you don't know what that is, that's something I recommend you get. Basically, it has like a ratcheting thing, and then it goes on each side of the bed, and then basically pins itself in between the sides of the bed. And basically, as you can see, I have my gas cans here and locks them in from sliding around when the tailgate's closed. And then I also use this to put my mower in. I put it in the front and then ratchet the mower into it with this bar. Basically, it eliminates using bungees and ratchet straps. I believe it's like 25 bucks at Home Depot. I always have a cooler in here. Got sodas, waters, whatever, Gatorade, and it's nice to have that. I did put this diamond plate tailgate cap on because it was getting beat up, and it looks way better, so I put that on. And I do have a light strip under there that has your turn signals, reverse lights, and stuff like that, and my hitch plug that lights up, so you can see me when I have my hazards on, which is nice. So now I'm just going to show you a little bit of what I have inside, because that is important. I do have straps and the big ratchet. I'm glad I had these in because I was doing a flagstone fire pit area and there's a big boulder I had to pull out with my truck, so luckily I had the straps and I just put that on my hitch. I keep a box of bungees and straps in here, the little toolbox I bought. It's nice to have back here. And then I have my headset, my 3M work tunes up there. I always have them in the truck. Under this seat I keep a jumper box, and I have regular jumpers over under here, and then I have a first aid kit, which is important, and I just keep all that stuff under the seats so you don't even see it. Also have steel hand pruners in the back. I always have hand pruners in the truck as well. In here I just have a can of WD-40, sunscreen, and bug spray, flashlight, and I have a tape measure and stuff. But I have a dash cam on this truck, which that was the first thing I put on this truck because some of the steel equipment or something, I have it on camera. If anybody hits me, I have it on camera. It was like 40 bucks. It's an 8-min dash camera. Got it on Amazon, just plugs into your 12 volt, have it, the wires all tucked up under, you don't see it. In my console, I just keep some small tools, and you know, I got my cables and stuff, keep business cards. Also mounted this little like card holder on my dash here, and it's nice because I have cards to grab real quick and easy. Here's the pods I just put on last week. They have an orange ring, so when my parking lights are on, they're on, and when my headlights are on, they're on. And then I have a separate switch for the bright white, and these things are bright as heck. It's nice to have these. They're like 35 bucks on Amazon, and then a wiring harness and stuff. But yeah, on this side I have my weed eater string, and I always keep oil in that pocket. I'm a little low right now, but yeah, keep everything nice and clean, good for image for your business. That's why I like to have my stuff clean, and I have a little bit of OCD, so yeah, that's why I am the way I am. So that's it for my setup for 2020. I want to remind you this was the early spring, like I said before. Right now I have way more equipment than I had. I grew a lot this year and made a lot of money. So if you were thinking about getting into the business, I strongly recommend it. I'm only 17. I've been doing this for a few years, and I love every day I'm out here working. Stay tuned for more videos. If you want to do a sticker swap, hit me up on my Instagram, which will be linked down in the description. I talk a lot on Instagram and do a lot of stuff on there. So if you want to contact me, you can contact me there. I have an email down in my description. Leave a comment on the video. Like. See you.